Hello guys and welcome back to a new video. Today, as I promised you, we are with a brand new Hyundai Kona full electric version, and in this video it's all about consumption test. We will drive the car and we will see what will be the consumption test on the highway, in the city, and more of that. So before I start driving, I want to give you the price, tell you some technical data, and then we will start driving. First of all, if you are in Romania, in Bucharest, check out Neo Motors if you want to see the car, test drive the car, buy the car. They are super nice, they will help you with everything, so check them out guys. I will leave the link in the description, also on the screen. The version that I have with me is the premium version. That means the price of the car is 31,900 euro with all the taxes included. Pretty good price for what this car offer. And I want to give you some technical data now, and then we will start driving. So as I said, this is the full hybrid version. That means it comes with a 1.6 liter petrol engine, 4 cylinders in line, combined with an electric motor and a small battery that I will talk a little bit later about. It's a front wheel drive system. That means the electric motor and also the thermal engine will drive the front wheel of the car, and all this power, 141 horsepower, 265 newton meters. All this power is connected to a 6-speed automatic transmission DCT. 166 km/h is the top speed of the car, 0 to 100 in 11.2 seconds. The tank capacity, it's around 38 liters. The battery capacity, it's 1.32 kilowatt-hour lithium-polymer battery. It's pretty big battery for a full hybrid system. That was quite impressive for me, and that's great because it helps a lot the consumption of the car, the emission, and the easiness of driving, and that means you can drive more in electric mode. The electric motor power, it's 44 horsepower, and the thermal engine 105 horsepower, and together produce 141 horsepower. The turning circle 10.6 meter, and yeah, the other things are not so important. 18-inch wheels, very important, and we have winter tires installed on the car. Now let's drive, and if you have question, ask me down below. I will answer with pleasure if you still have question after this video. But we will drive with climatic system on the driver's side only. That's great. It comes with shift-by-wire transmission. This time they installed it behind the steering wheel, and it's a very nice place here where they install it, much more useful. Let's reset the consumption and let's drive it guys. Go in reverse, very simple, just rotate it in reverse, and then if you want to go forward, rotate it forward. You can see the reverse camera, very good resolution. I really like the resolution of the cameras from Hyundai cars in the last years. They are great, easy to park, and so on. And yeah, but more about that I talk about and I explain you everything in the test drive, in the proper test drive video, so check out there if you want to find out more details. It's a very easy to drive car. It's built in special for comfort, so the suspension are comfortable. You have super assisted steering wheel. That means you can drive the very easy in small spaces. It's easy to drive, so many women in general and girls will love this car because it's easy to drive. You have lovely visibility, big windows, really big windows, and even the A-pillar, it's a little bit higher. It's not so aerodynamic for high speed and for highway, because in this way they give you better view outside, great view on the mirrors. Even in this mirror you have great view, but the shape of the car, because they allow this A-pillar to be higher, you have a bigger window. That means great visibility outside, but it's not so aerodynamic at high speeds. But the good part is that it's a full hybrid. You have that electric motor, you have the battery, you have the possibility to regenerate energy, and that kind of help a little bit with improving the aerodynamic. But anyway, you saw the design of the car, it's much more round. That helped a lot the aerodynamic of the car in comparison with the previous version. And yeah, it's a great all-arounder car. I mean, the consumption, it's so you will see that it's pretty fine. I mean, I tested before and I kind of know what will be the consumption. I'm not sure. I tried to beat my record, but we will see. Very important, the estimated consumption from Hyundai, it's 4.7 liter WLTP estimated consumption. This is like the official numbers, 4.7. We will see if we can beat that. Driving only in eco mode with climatic system on, and driving normal, like you're driving a normal. We don't try to drive aggressively, we drive only in eco mode, and we will see what's going on, and I will focus on this stuff, and I want to explain you what happened. For example, right now we go downhill and the car will recuperate the energy back into the battery. You can see, press the brake, recuperate the energy back into the battery, and the great part is that right there you can see how much battery the car have. But the big advantage of full hybrid cars is the fact that every time you press the brake, you recuperate the energy back into the batteries, and this is super awesome. And you can see right there the way it works. Right now we use the thermal engine in combination, and right now we use only the electric motor. You see, when you're coasting, when you don't press the acceleration too hard and you try to anticipate the traffic, now the car will drive only in electric mode. And this is great because 1.32 kilowatt hour, it's a pretty big battery that's able to drive in electric mode for pretty much time. And in the city you can expect to drive in electric mode for pretty much I'm not sure how many percentage of the time, but right now you see we are in electric mode. But it's really interesting. Right now, press the brake slowly and recuperate back the energy into the battery that we can use later when, for example, you accelerate, and then when you accelerate, the car will use that energy to push. And right now you see we drive only in electric mode, and this is the great advantage of full hybrid cars in traffic in this type of condition, is the fact that you are able to drive in silence on electric mode. So super nice, man. I'm a big fan of full hybrid cars, full hybrid or full electric. For me, those two types in the city, crowded city, daily driver, daily uses, they are just perfect. Right now you see, anticipate the traffic, press the brake, recuperate the energy back, and we have 5.9 liter consumption until now. And right now the car still recuperate, it's silent, no vibration, no noise, no pollution, super silent, super nice here. You see, when you press the acceleration a little bit harder, the car will turn on the thermal engine, and then it gives you much more power. And when you need super power, then will work together, the electric motor and the thermal engine. But the great part is that it's so smooth, this transition, it's so smooth between those two driving modes. I like it so much. I like the fact that it's crazy smooth. Now, even over the bumps, is doing a great job. Independent McPherson suspension on the front, on the rear it has also multi-link independent. Great job, it's doing a great job over the bumps, and that's I really appreciate on the car. I said that also in the test drive video. I think this car, this Hyundai Kona electric hybrid version, it's one of the best car in the class. Totally, I will put it in the first three. And I really like the car, the way they build it and they do it. It's a nice car. From my point of view, it's a very good car. And you have enough power when you push the acceleration from 0 to 50, even though it's not a sporty car, it's not made to be sporty, but from 0 to 50, 60, you have more than enough power, and it's kind of fast. recuperate back the energy into the battery, and we have 5.4 liter consumption. Super good. And estimated it's 4.7 liter. Man, I'm really curious if I can beat that consumption. We will see in the end. But it's nice to be here. I mean, you can adjust the electric mirrors from here, super simple like that. Big mirror up here, good visibility. Physical button almost everywhere. You can change different driving modes, different settings. The cruise control is here, and those are shortcut buttons for the screen, and this is nice. By the way, since the refueling of the car, the consumption is 5.5 liters, and we can see this here. If we go up here for 241 kilometers, 5.5 liter consumption, and I think it's around there. If you drive sporty mode, acceleration, if you don't drive economical, you should expect 5.5 liter. And right now in this video, we will try to drive as economical as possible, and to see also with highway but also with city, and to see if I can beat this consumption. And I will drive only in an eco mode, and I hope you can make an idea about the car. Also, if you want to compare with other models that I already test on the channel, you can check out on my channel, because I have so many cars, so many models also in the same class. For example, Mazda CX-30, I tested last week on the same trips, and you can see the consumption. You can make an idea on how this is going on right there, you know. Yeah, the patience of these guys, it's zero. The understanding, patience, and it's almost zero, you know. Even though today is not so much traffic, they still don't have patience. So anyway, right now we start. You see both of the thermal engine and electric motor, it's working, but I don't even notice it. I mean, the transition between those two, it's so good, it's so smooth that you barely notice those. It's so much dirt on the street here. I was taking the car brand new, was so clean, and I drive a little bit and it get dirty so fast. Anyway, now I try to accelerate as smooth as I can, so I can get a good consumption, and also try to drive in the speed limit and anticipate the traffic. Try to brake from here so I can recuperate some energy back into the battery. The great part is that the car can read also the traffic signs and the traffic speed limits, and you can see so many useful information in the car. Here it's 80, I try to drive in the speed limit, and then will come 100, and I will accelerate right here. I'll go to 100, but smoothly. And also I can set the cruise control from here, super simple. The car comes with lane assist, adaptive cruise control, so all that safety features, emergency brake. And right now it's holding between the lanes. I will have my hands here for the safety, but you see the car is doing the job itself. Keep between the lanes, accelerate, brakes. 100 km/h, 2000 RPMs, just perfect spot for a good consumption. And right now the car is warning you from time to time to hold your hands on the steering wheel, but still you can see it right now. It's holding the speed, holding between the lanes. Now, we can also cross pass other cars. We can do it right now. And go back between the lanes. And we will drive a little bit faster, so because it's 120, 30 here, we go 120, we will drive 120. And you can see the car is still driving itself, still driving between the lanes. Accelerate, brakes, do the job for you. And it stays pretty well between the lanes. The camera, the systems work fine, sensors. Always, you see, right now it's just going left. Super cool. Nice. I will take the control. 5.4 liter consumption. Another thing to mention is the fact that the car is brand new. It's a brand new car. It has 350 kilometers. That means doesn't have that time to rotate, and the thing is that the cars usually over 5,000 kilometers, 10,000 kilometers have less consumption than what it has a brand new car like this one, and you should expect around half liter less after the car reach 5,000 kilometers, 10,000 kilometers. So yeah, that's why probably we will have also a little bit bigger consumption. So now we should go out here. And right now the good part is that when we go downhill, the car recuperates the energy, and we press the brake slowly, so in this way we can recuperate. Super nice. It feels so nice on those curves. It stays so good. The seats are gorgeous because you have this side support. They have such a big side supports, and it holds you so good. And you see the consumption, it's going low, 5.1 liter now. And right now the car recuperates energy, and the good part is right now we drive only in electric mode. And all these accelerations, we can go pretty fast and not disturb the others. And it's so, sometimes you have the feeling like you're driving an electric car. Everything is so linear and smooth. Right now here again, recuperate the energy, anticipate the traffic. BMW didn't turn the signals. Classic. Now probably in the future we'll see also Tesla Model 3 Highland not turning the signals because those buttons. Right now the car is recuperating the energy. We're going slower. 5.3 liters. So right here, accelerate. Smoothly, yeah. Try to do it smoothly, but not so slow. 100. We will go also a little bit faster, of course. have no words for that type of driving. So they should cross pass on this lane, not on that lane, but 5.5 liter right now, 120 kilometer per hour. Holding here, you can see it right now. It uses also the electric motor and also the petrol engine in the same time. We still have 2 lines on battery, not too much battery right now at this kind of speeds, because they use both. They kind of use both in order to give you a better traction, better performance and better consumption as well. So 110, 20, 20, and then we have to go out. Around here I just released the acceleration, and right now the car, it's rolling, and in the same time when it's rolling, it's recuperating the energy back to the battery. The energy from the petrol engine and also from the electric motor, because it used that kind of engine brake a little bit. You can see it's almost, it will full up. Press the brake a little bit, and right now when you press the brake, it's recuperate even more. It's a little bit more aggressive, and then we will have probably half battery full until we stop here. And that's good. That's good when you recuperate energy back into the battery. That's lovely. And now we have 5.3 liter consumption. It's not bad. And if we take into consideration that the car is not new and we subside another half liter, we will reach probably 4.9 liter, and 4.7 liter is the estimated consumption WLTP. So it's reachable. Right now it's half battery, so it's recharged pretty well. So the good part is that what I noticed, that the system, this system that Hyundai made, it allow the battery to stay somewhere in the middle. It never goes too high, it never goes too low. It always stay between 2 lines and maybe 7 lines, around there. And in this way, with this system management of the battery, it allow the battery to last longer for many years, because it will always stay there in the middle. That's the perfect for the battery. Also, I noticed that the suspension are quite good. This road is not that fine, and suspension are great. Here's the competition, the direct competitor. 5.3 liter until now. Over those speed bumps, recuperate some energy. Right now we drive only in electric mode. If you look on the right side there, the graphic shows you what happened with the energy, and it shows me that I drive only in electric. Right now I'm driving like an electric car in all this street. Almost, I think 80% of this street what we drive in electric mode. And when the battery and the car have enough battery, you drive always only in electric mode. And this is so good. I mean, not only that, it's smooth and silent, and you save a lot on gas, but also it's clean, you know, like you don't pollute too much, so that's fine. 5.2 liter consumption until now. If you press the acceleration gently, we probably reach 5 liters. And I'm not sure if I can beat the WLTP estimated, but I definitely beat my consumption, my previous consumption test. And the climatic system, it's on 22 degrees outside. It's pretty cold. Winter tires, that's also an extra source of consumption. And also pretty windy. Look at the wind, it's crazy windy. This is also important because you can get a bigger consumption when it's windy, raining, wind and stuff like that. And yeah, not the perfect conditions for consumption test, but they are not worse. This is real life. Yeah, I hate when people doesn't turn the signal on. I hate when they just drive and they don't care about what other have to do next. So sometimes you can anticipate the traffic when the other traffic participants doesn't help you. Now we go uphill, consumption go higher, but now we go downhill and we recuperate the energy, and they just leave it roll, and 5.4 should go even lower. Press the brakes slowly and smoothly and try to recuperate some energy back into the battery. It's almost half right now, it's half, and I have 5.4 liter consumption. I guess I can escape this 5.5 liter consumption, so I guess the real life should be around here. $5.4 liter, guys. I guess we should be around here because it's 5.5 in the last 300 kilometers, and I get 5.4 liters. Highway, city, a little bit of traffic, stop and go and stuff like that. It can be even worse if you get a super high traffic, but I think it's a great consumption. And it's a brand new car, that's something to keep in mind. I will say definitely half liter less, probably 4.9 liter. It's kind of close to what they declare. Probably in the summer, if you have closed the climatic system, if you drive up to 100 km/h, you can get super good consumptions. But the good part, it's a full hybrid, and right now when we stay like this, we don't consume any energy. Maybe a little bit because of the climatic system, but in general it's super efficient. And it's also a very nice, attractive car these days. I mean, this new Kona look much better than the previous version. And we can park here. We can park the car and show you the reverse cameras as well, that they look so clear. It's so easy to park the car. You have sensors, cameras. Man, I'm really enjoying it. Really, and this is the park. I'm really enjoying driving this car. And this is the consumption, 5.4 liters, and this is the consumption since refueling. So I guess it's around there. I mean, 5.4, I didn't beat the estimated consumption, but it's still a good consumption for a brand new car. And I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I hope you get some useful information from here. If you want to see the full review, interior, exterior, all the technical data, all the info about the car, I have a separate video, so check it out. It's already on the channel. If you want to see the proper test drive where I talk about suspensions and all other stuff, technical data, check it out. I have a separate video as well. If you want to see the car, buy the car, test drive the car, if you are in Romania, if you are in Bucharest, check out Neo Motors. I will leave the link in the description, also on the screen. They are super nice, so you can come to them and ask them whatever question you have. They will help you. In general, great car. That was the test. Thank you very much to all of you that are watching my videos. Really appreciate that. So thank you, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. That will mean a lot for me. That will help me a lot by creating more and more videos. So thank you. Stay safe. Happy New Year, and I see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.